6 Nationals, round 4. This is qualifying session number 1 for Group 1. They got 2 10-minute qualifying sessions. So this first session here, 10 minutes. We get the 10-minute race after. Both sessions, they get to take their best lap time from either one. Taking the top 8 straight to the 8 main motos, and then 9 through 19 going to the 5-minute last chance qualifier race. Let's go out front right now. BC282, your fastest qualifier. Out front with a 128.4. Got a few guys still to come through. This is their first lap, so I'm sure you'll see a few guys moving up the board as time goes on. They get more familiar with the track. Got Moa 51 back here in second, number 851, him and BC282, teammates on the NCR KTM. Racing 728. Sitting in third right now, had a good run last week. Randy Racing making it to the A-main last week, getting 10th overall with 11.8 scores. So definitely looking to improve this week, and I'd expect to see him up there. Got a new name in the series, Greg 54, number 549, running in 4th right now. We got Will Spence, 151. He's been in the races before. It's the first time this season for the Nationals, running in 5th, so good run for them so far. LT 947 here in 6th, number 94 on Shift Racing Honda. Moving up now to 5th on the lap times. This guy's still trying to figure the track out. Some very technical sections here. And we got lane 8 144, the number 144. First time in the series this season. This KTM there, right in 7th gear. Got number 132 of Laninovich. Cool to see that name on sign-ups for those who may not be familiar with it. Laninovich, former pro Supercross motocross racer. Going out here and getting some laps in for round number 4. DB, this is qualifying session number 1. So we just got started with these. This is qualifying session number 1, about halfway through. Let's go back here, Team Aldi, 333, Ford, the Honda number 91. Different track for this guy. Is a sand track this week, a lot more challenging than the regular motocross tracks. This one is all sand for the exception of the start straight, the finish line, and one tabletop landing. And we got help. Can't forget that part as well, but everything else is all sand. So these guys gotta carry their momentum. That's going to be key. This section here is really tricky as well. They carry their momentum, they can see it bounce out of there up on top of the flat, save them a lot of time. So up front, BC282, still your leader in qualifying. Randy Racing now in 2nd. So moving up the board, getting familiar with the track, putting some fast times down. Randy Racing on a good lap here in third. And moving back up to second. Noah took it away for just a moment, but Randy Racing now back in second place. Got J.R. Scott as well. I forgot to mention him. Number 325. Made the A main in the Arena Cross a couple weekends ago. He's been getting his name up on top of the board, showing people what he's got. D. Baldy now up in the 6th. They're getting familiar with the track. It's a nice job by D. Baldy, really improving his speed. Quick check of the lap times. Fastest right now, BC282 with a 125.5. LT947 now in second with a 128.1. Then we got a 129.7 for Andy Racing. Moa 51 a 130.7, and then a 132.8 for J.R. Scott in fifth. See J.R. Scott there trying to get that seat balance out of that dip. And restarting back. Let's go check on some other riders. Randy here in fourth, the 728. On board the Tron racing team. Running that Alpine Stars gear setup. Noah 51 in third, trying to get back up to second. Thank you. As you can see, the countdown is going down. That is it for qualifying. Some of these guys trying to finish up their last laps. Let's go. Let's see. We got Moa at 51. Last lap, trying to get the gear there, get over that wall. Tough section. You really got to carry your momentum to get over it. So that is it for session number 1. BC282 your fastest with a 125.1. Then we got LT 947 and Moa 51 in the 128 range. 129, 131, 133. So these guys Still getting familiar with the track, first time having the sand track, so it is a bit different, but we do got one more session coming up here. This is set up as a 10-minute race. We are taking the best overall time from either session. Alright, so we're just waiting for these guys to ready up. We'll get going with qualifying session number 2. It is formatted as a 10-minute race. It does not matter where they finish in their position, it just matters what their best lap time is from either session, from this one or the one that we just finished up before. Just waiting on one rider, and we will be good to go. So we're just going to get going. Settings do remain the same, so just making sure that they are going off. So they are all off here for qualifying session number 2. The race format like this, it does give them an idea of how they might run come race time. Collisions are off. As you can see, these guys are going through each other. So in case anybody is wondering, collisions are off. Just a way to kind of give them a clean track, clean opportunity, make it even for everybody in qualifying to set the fastest line. We're going to get the times put in first session number 1. Updated times in just a moment. Alright, so we got the lap times updated for the first sessions. Right now, your fastest is Kid Loki with a 123.983. In second, BC22 with a 125.130. Parker 75.74 in third with a 126.978. OTR Legit with a 127.061 in fourth. LT947 in fifth with a 128.134. Vision Pants with a 128.374, sitting in spot 6. Low 51 in 7th with a 128.974. TTV Dirt Shark in 8th with a 129.459. So right now that is the cutoff time. Everybody else 9 through 19 to go to the LCQ. We have 20 guys tonight, so one guy unfortunately will be off the LCQ. If we do have a no-show, then we'll get them moved up into that spot. For those tuning in, this is the second qualifying session. We get 2 10-minute qualifiers to put in a fast lap. Does not matter what their finishing spot is here. LT947 running in fourth, but that does not matter. It just matters what their fastest lap is from either session. But they are having a good battle here. JR Scott, LT947, and Randy racing, but Randy with a mistake there, going over the bars. Sometimes these race sessions can help these guys to put in a faster lap, get in a race pace with some other riders. Running in eighth number 132. We'll have him out here at the race, coming out to these nationals. He's been in the LCQ so far, hasn't been able to make it into the A main, but with some time, I can guarantee he'll find his way up there. Sometimes all it takes is a good start. You can stay consistent, you can stay ahead of these guys. Second. Then Loki fastest with 123.93. Parker in third, 126.97. But the cutoff time is Dirt Shark right now with a 129.459. So everybody else behind him, Randy Racing, Tiger T164, JR Scott, Sketchy MX, Krantz 466, Lil Spence 151, E Maldi, Greg Big, Lane Hay 144, ATB20, Limitovich, and Wicked 6 Gun. All these guys trying to get a faster time. They need to get that 129.459 or better. Chances are it might be a faster time than that. These guys getting more familiar with the track. See now, BC22, your fastest in the first session in this group. Out front here in qualifying session 2. Looking good here in this qualifier. I'm sure he's hoping to transpire over to the motos. Looking to do good there and gain some more points right now. Kid Loki in first with 153 points, BC22 in second with 103. Bit of a gap there to work at, but still got a lot of races left. Anything can happen. Dirt Shark in third with 95 points. We do have a couple of guys not here tonight. Fourth and fifth in points. And a few other guys on the list not here, so we're going to have some people moving up, getting closer to the top 3. here. Got a good battle with Randy and JR Scott. JR Scott running the FXR number 325. Sounds good. I want to say that's a Husqvarna. Check. Say, but they're Tito's Liquid IV NC Racing. I want to say that is the NCR team. That might be KTM he's running there. Can't get the side views, unfortunately, on the custom tracks. Hopefully in the next game they'll be able to do that, get some better camera angles. Cracks me up too because they even have a camera like set right there on the inside coming back around to the track. There's one by the start. There's cameras all over, but they can't get that view. Go on board with a GoPro, change it up here. This sand really challenging for these guys. Racing going inside. They keep up the berms there to try to go on the outside and make a pass if they're close enough. You really have to be side by side to try to rail around the outside there. This wall section here, really fun for those guys to send. And some rollers and then a big triple here. That jump, a good send for those guys. They really see bouncing. Sliding out. Laninovich. Wow. That was like the closest I've ever seen to a crash. Laninovich down. BC about to go back by him again. I'm feeling BC might wait up so Laninovich can get by and get another lap. We'll see here, BC282 coming around, final lap. And he goes on through. So lower 51. Back here in second. See what their lap times are, see if anybody improves them from the first session. on to our LCQ in just a bit. The LCQ is 5 minutes plus a lap. Alright, so we're getting the times inputted now. They're going to be updated in just a second. We are seeing a lot of 128, so I have a feeling it's going to come down to tenths of a second. It's going to be very close. Just one moment and I'll get you an update. You can just click on the qualifying times tab and then it'll take you to it. It's just right on the top. It's all good. Alright, so just verifying times are updated here. Alright, just hold on. Oops. Okay. So give it just a moment. Times are now updated. So coming down to the tenths of a second. 8th place Randy Racing with a 128.505. Sketchy MX in 9th with a 128.540. So your top 8: Kid Loki, BC282, Parker, OTR Legit, LT947, Dirt Shark, Vision Pants 80, and Randy Racing. 9 through 19 will move on to the LCQ. Yeah. Alright, so invites going out now for the LCQ. It's like Lil Spence on Call of Duty, so we might have a move up. Next in line to be Lil Randy 70, and then Wicked 6 Gun. I appreciate that, BC. Glad that you're enjoying it. This is the first run for Sand National, so glad to hear that. Wanted to make it a little difficult in some areas, but not too challenging, because I know the sand can really slow the guys down, even on a 450. Okay, so Sketchy's in here, Moa's in here, Crayons is in here. Oh, come on, really? Alright, last invite there. Lil Spence is off. We got Leninovich in here. Alright, Greg is out, so we're going to get Wicked 6 Gun in here. Invites are out to everybody. Once everybody is readied up, that's in here, we're just going to get underway. Yeah, I definitely plan to make them a bit more rough and change it up for each week. Does make for some good racing, can really separate the guys and keep them close as well. Provides for some good racing, to see some fast new names up towards the front. Alright, so we've got Sketchy's in here, Moa's in here, JR Scott's in here, Tiger T, Crayons, ATV20, D Maldi, Len Haight is not joining. We've given multiple invites. Lil Spence out. Leninovich is in here. Greg is off. And we got the last two, Lil Randy and Wicked Six Gun. So we are ready for our LCQ. We're going to load in here. Taking the top three to the A main, the rest going to the B main. This is 5 minutes plus 1 lap. While these guys get loaded in, we're going to take a quick break. LCQ loading in. Peep the stream. About to be lit. Booze. Alright, so we are back for the LCQ. We got Moa 51, Crayons 466, Leninovich ATP20, Tiger T 164, Wicked 6 Gun, Sketchy MX, JR Scott, and Lil Randy 70. Alright, these guys are ready. 30-second board is sideways. We're going to see who grabs the whole shot. Make sure everybody's good. No backing up. And he's got a good jump. Crayons with a good jump on the start. A couple of guys going wide there. Now Crayons shuffled back to 5th. Tiger T out front. JR Scott 2nd. ATP 23rd. Moa 51 in 4th. Crayons trying to get up the inside. So it sounds like Vision Pants is out of this. So that means Sketchy MX is going to be next up. And we got some guys coming together here. Crayons 466, Sketchy MX getting together. Going down with each other, so drop it back. Just say Tiger T, JR Scott, ATP20 in their top three. Sketchy MX going by, Wicked 6 Gun. ATP Moa 51 and JR Scott, your top three. ATP 20 trying to catch up to JR Scott. Sketchy Mex in fifth. Will get that next spot in because they were the ninth qualifier. Not a very common situation, but we'll give him the spot. Even if he's not in the top three, if he is in the top three, then we will take the top four riders. He's trying to chase down ATP 20 here. ATP trying to get into that final transfer as well. JR Scott just ahead of him. We got 2 laps to go. Tiger T will go out front with him real quick. Doing a good job. Number 164 on the KTM. Over 51 in second. Can make his way into another A main. Doing a solid job. Staying consistent with the speed. Don't always have to be the fastest, but when you're consistent, it pays off. JR Scott back here in third, holding that final transfer down. There wasn't any shot at Moa. He's definitely fast, definitely has the speed to keep up with these guys, but these outdoor tracks, it's a long race, some long laps, and staying consistent is key. He's sending it into those rollers there. JR Scott in third, ATP 20 getting a little bit closer. Time winding down though, you can see 2 to go. They're getting closer to the finish line. It's going to be the final lap next time through. Just missed what happened there. ATP 20 and Sketchy MX coming together. Sketchy MX now up to 4th place. So we're looking at Tiger T, Moa 51, JR Scott looking to be your top 3 going in. ATP 20 and Sketchy can tell what was going on there. Into the motos, try to get a good start and run away with it. We'll see, you got some fast guys. A lot of challengers in the racing coming up. 51 here in second. And JR Scott coming around in third. Sketchy MX in fourth, but he will still be into the motos. So you have one rider in the top 8 who's out. So your top 4 going on, the rest will be going on to the B main. Get the lobbies updated and we'll open up the lobby for the A main motos. I should probably appear online too, that might help. Yeah, I apologize about that ATP 20, I just turned away from the screen and missed that. That is my bad. willing to host a B-main, it'd be much appreciated. That does get points paid out to it as well. Every race counts for the series. Not everybody is showing up for each race, so you never know. It can help move you up a bit. If anybody is willing to host a B-main, it would be great. We got ATP 20, Sketchy MX. Excuse me, Sketchy's not in there. Why did I put his name? My bad. Sketchy MX is in the A-main. He's got ATP 20, Crayons, Linovich, Wicked 6 Gun, and Lil Randy for the B-main. Somebody would be able to host that. That would be great. Alright, so we got Moa. Awesome, thank you ATP. I'm sure we'll have a few no-shows, but whatever we get in there will be good. I'll send over a message now of who is in there. And they should all be on your recent since it was just in the LCQ with you. If they are unable to make it. Sorry, I didn't send one yet, but there you go. Alright, so that's your B-main lineup, ATP 20. I do appreciate you doing that. It is a realistic race length of the advanced physics, doing 2 motos. The track should be in the newest tracks. You should be able to find it there. It is much appreciated. Just give those guys, send them 2 invites each time, and if they don't join after a couple minutes, then I would just run it if there's anybody there. If not, alright, so we are ready for the A main. Gonna get loaded up here, get the track picked. These guys are ready. While we get the track loaded in, we're going to take just a quick break. Thank you guys for tuning in. We will be back in just a moment. Alright, so we are back for Moto number 1. They're getting loaded up, getting their bike settings ready. We got BC282, Parker 7574, Kid Loki, Tiger T 164, TT Dirt Shark 720, Moa 51, Randy Racing 728, LT 947, Sketchy MX, OTR Legit, and JR Scott. I'm just going down the list of what it shows me here. Alright, so these guys are ready. 30-second board is sideways. We're going to see who grabs the whole shot for Moto 1. Start a bit tricky. Dirt Shark, I'll be turning in. See that. OTR Legit with the loop there on camera. Tiger T coming together with somebody, gets reset. That is a tough break. So JR Scott looks like out front. Moa 51 trying to make his way up to the front. 4 wide through the sand here. These guys going back and forth. Randy Racing, Kid Loki going at it through this section. These guys are tight in this section. Oh my gosh. Alright, okay. Tight section through the ester. I'm just trying to keep up with what's going on right now. These guys going all over. So a crazy start to this race right now. Randy Racing out front. OTR Legit after looping out on the start. LT947 accidentally puts somebody over the berm. That was JR Scott. I don't think that was necessarily intentional, but it's a bit much. But I know, but just giving out warnings just to make sure we're giving them out to everybody. Smokey, I like that comment. Looks like I owe any road out there. Well, it is pretty wild at the moment. Your leader right now, Randy Racing, out front, making a good run so far, and he hits the tough block, goes down. OTR Legit, Tiger T, both terrible starts to the Moto, now out front. They're both 11th and 10th off the start, and now running 1 and 2. They found a different line there, going on the outside of that corner, carrying their momentum, allows them to get on top of that flat section much quicker. The Loki now in 3rd, applying the pressure. We got Parker back here in 4th. Tight battle between the top 4. But it is a tight one towards the back here. A lot of guys together. Randy Racing all the way back to 9th now. So that is how close the racing is. Randy Racing going from the lead back to 9th. And Tiger T coming up short on the triple there. Looks like he came up, made a mistake in that section. Something slowed him up. So Kid Loki now out front. OTR in 2nd. LT in 3rd. BC282 just in 4th, and then going off the track. So Parker making the pass. 051, BC's teammate, now by him as well in the 5th. This race is absolutely wild, and honestly, these guys are flying for a sand track. You wouldn't really think it, but they are moving fast. BC282 with a good pass there, getting on the inside. Moa 51 just getting a little sideways, slowed him up enough. The BC is able to make the pass on the inside. Tiger T trying to go up the inside. Sketchy MX. A little bit of a wheelie scrub there. Manages to stay low, and then he almost gets a scrub glitch in the sand. Tiger T to the inside. Sketchy MX goes to the outside. You can tell he's trying to scrub over that. Sometimes the bike just does it automatically. Sketchy MX. A little bit on the inside of the tough block. It's the first time I saw that. Let that go. I know sometimes you get the bike turned and it goes a little more than you want. Just keep an eye on it. There's a couple of sections where that can't happen, but these guys don't always need to. You got Kid Loki starting to pull away. These guys need to make up some time now. Like I said, getting a good start. Very important to a good race, especially on this track. It is really easy to lose time and hard to make it up. Moa 51 on the back of LT947. These guys really close to this section. And you got BC282 on the back of his teammate there, catching up to the two battle. It's now a three-way battle for fourth. Moa up the inside. LT gets shuffled back, losing 2 spots. That is not good. Not what he wants to have happen. But I know he's not going to let that go easy. These guys are very fast. BC282 trying to move up to the front. I'd expect to see his teammate and LT try to latch onto the back and go up to the front with him. LT with a good pass back there. Tiger T in 7th. Sketchy MX here in 8th. Randy Race in 9th. JR Scott 10th. TT Dirshark back in 11th. That's not where I expect to see him. Probably not where I expect to be either. But they do got 2 motos. So we have a lot of racing left. Kid Loki, your leader. Otero legit running in 2nd. Parker right behind him, putting the pressure on. And spot number 3. These two having a good battle with each other. Parker really putting the pressure on, both on the KTM. One on the Jacqueline's KTM, that is Parker. Otero legit on the Red Bull KTM team. NCR KTM, a little wild, no! BC282 goes sideways and off the track, and now Moa gonna catch up to him. So BC282 is starting to pull away and catch up towards the front. And now these three have closed back in again, but Tiger T is closed in as well. And you got Sketchy MX here in 8th, JR Scott in 9th. LT947 with a mistake there. Sketchy MX. And that is a close call there. LT trying to get out of the way. It's a hard section, really tight coming into that angled double. Luckily, both of them coming out of there clean. Nobody going down. Sketchy MX really putting some good pressure on LT, but LT doing a fun job holding him off. He's looking to make his way up to the front. 7th place, definitely not where he wants to be. He's got the speed to run up towards the front, but this track just very challenging. Again, it is really easy to lose time. Making up time is what's hard. You really got to rely on mistakes from the riders. Let's go back up front now. Parker has made his way around OTR, and with a mistake there, Parker doing the same thing as BC282, and now number 82 has caught up to them, so we're going to have a 3-way battle pretty soon for 2nd. Tiger T with a good run here in 5th. Gotta go through the LCQ. Got the win in the LCQ. Over 51. Gotta go through the LCQ as well. So a great job by these guys. Running 5th and 6th right now. Let's go check back here. Randy Randy Racing and Dirt Shark having a good battle with each other. You can see the different lines. Some people opting to go onto the inside there. The outside, you can carry a bit more speed. Seat balance on top of the top flat part there. So he can save you some time. Randy Racing bumping into the tough block. Gets pushed back. He's lucky to not go down that jump there. If that had happened, or you hit that tough block and it sticks in the sand and it just destroys the rider. Randy Racing trying to get up the inside there. Dirt Shark was just trying to make the angle. I don't think he meant to cut them off like that, but Randy Racing tried to go on the inside and got reset. It was not intentional. I watched that. I rewatched it on my delayed stream. So, did not look intentional. It was on the angled roller. So Randy Racing had a great start with the whole shot, leading a bit, but these guys just putting down heaters. LT947 and Moa going back and forth with each other. Moa 51 trying to get around. LT947 now up to 5th place, so making his way up towards the front. Tiger T still doing a great job here in 6th, Moa in 7th. Tiger T really putting on a charge, challenging LT947. These guys are having a good battle, swapping back and forth with their lines. LT947 though a bit wide in the sweeper. Those guys coming together in the air. Moa 51 a few bike lengths back. LT947 getting a little bit sideways in the rollers. He manages to save it, but he goes off track and gets reset. A tough break. Sketchy MX here in 8th, trying to catch up to these guys. You can see Dirt Shark there now making his way around him. So Dirt Shark starting to make up some ground, make up some points, moving up to spot number 8. Now we got a good battle here. Tiger T and Moa 51 for spot 5. These guys are flying. Gotta give it to them. The sand is not easy at all. They are definitely making it look easy out here. JR Scott and Randy Racing, I think they're closer a bit. A good battle. And now 2nd and 3rd have closed up. And guess who is coming behind them? BC282. Closing up. These guys are getting into a battle. They're going to slow each other up, and BC will be right there. Guys know they need to get going. OTR and Parker both hitting over that wall, getting the fast line, not getting slowed up by it. Section here tricky. You want to hit that double-double. If you go triple-single, jump into that face of the sand jump, and you're unable to get over that finish line. So they need to hit it just right. This section here, they're kind of starting to find the one line through there. Not any particular line to take, but OTR making a mistake going down the start straight. Physics getting the best from there, unfortunately, and looping out. So he's now in 3rd, BC in 4th, but BC's dropped back a bit. I don't know if he ran into OTR's bike maybe or what happened, but I don't think so because he was a bit back, but I know he was closing in, but BC still with a good run in 4th. Tiger T in 5th, LT here in 6th, Moa 51 in 7th, Moa 51 trying to catch up to LT with just a small mistake though, so now he's got 7th and 8th catching up to him. 9th place, Sketchy MX can see these guys, he's hoping that they'll get in the battle and he'll be able to catch up to him. LT947, Moa 51, and Dirt Shark. Dirt Shark lurching behind these guys, but waiting for a mistake out of one of the riders. These 20-minute motos are definitely rough. Might have to do a race, the Triple Crown format or something like that, but the only problem with those is the scoring. It is a bit difficult to score since these do run as 2 motos and they get points for each. And a mistake out of Moa there, so now Dirt Shark going by in the 7th. Dirt Shark moving from dead last, now in the 7th. Let's go back here. JR Sky, Randy Racing having a good battle with each other. Randy Racing, got to give it up to him. Had a great start. He's pulling away. Freight train came through, and these guys just put down some fast laps. And it was a bit chaotic in the first lap too. Everybody trying to find their lines. Let's go up here. OTR and Parker still having a good battle with each other. OTR now back up in a second. They have been swapping positions. OTR with a mistake there on the finish line. Double doesn't quite get to take off right. Parker making the pass. So Parker and OTR coming through this final section. Back onto the start straight. Kid Loki coming down the hill. Kid Loki showing an example of how not to go down a hill here, folks. You want to stay inside the tough blocks, not on the outside. That's not really where you want to go. So Kid Loki, fine job there. Just gonna give him a warning for cutting the track. Just gotta stay inside the tough blocks. Kid Loki trying to save some time on his laps, man. In case anybody can't tell, this is sarcasm right now. OTR in 2nd. Parker putting the pressure on still in 3rd. Gotta give it up to both of these guys, not caving to the pressure. OTR doing a good job holding on for 2nd. Parker there in 3rd. Putting on in a lot of pressure. BC can see these guys. He is closer this lap. Parker trying to go around the outside. These guys making mistakes. BC catching back up to him. We're at 4 minutes and a lap to go. BC2 closing up on these guys. Hard charger award for this moto. Definitely T2 Dirt Shark going from 11th to 5th. Definitely got to give that to him. Let's go back up front here, though. So we're going to keep an eye on these two. We got some good battles all throughout the track. But right now, 2nd and 3rd going at it with 4th place right behind him. BC282 just waiting on a mistake from these guys. He's right there. Parker can see him now in his rear view. 2nd, 3rd, and 4th having a good battle. I can see some battles in the back. We're going to try to keep an eye on this right now. Let's just go check real quick. Moa and Sketchy having a battle with each other. Already a bit separated out, so keep an eye on the map and stay on this battle here. OTR wants that 2nd, so does Parker, and so does BC. That 2-4 moto format, 2nd place can be just as good as a win as long as you get the win in the 2nd moto. BC282 getting a little wide in the sand, trying to pull back in, goes off the track. And as he gets going, looping out, that is not good. Parker back up here in 3rd and 2nd OTR. BC282, man, has been putting on a charge and just a tough break. The physics getting the best of him. He's trying to turn back in the sand and it was just drifting him wide. So let's go back here. Dirt Shark in 5th, LT947 in 6th. LT947 can see Dirt Shark. He still has a shot at the top 5. Tiger T in 7th, Moa 51 in 8th. Sketchy MX in 9th, Randy Racing here in 10th. and JR Scott still behind him. These two having a good battle all moto with each other. You got Loki coming up behind him, about to lap him pretty soon. Do not do anything, Loki. They're probably going to think that I'm warning them for their racing, but JR Scott actually sees it coming. It's going wide. It's perfect. Thank you, JR Scott. Much appreciated. It's aware of the warnings. Randy Racing doing the same here. JR Scott trying to get up the inside. Randy Racing. Now JR Scott trying to take advantage of that situation. So Randy Racing not going to let that go easy. He's going to try to get back up to the inside here. Goes around the outside. JR Scott on the inside of the top block. Okay, going to be taking the inside. Yeah, it's hard to tell sometimes what's intentional or not, but towards the end of the race, we might just give some more out. Just in case, but again, don't always know if it's intentional or not. Sometimes that is just how it goes with physics. Dirt Shark and LT now in a good battle for 5th. Here we go, folks. Top 5 spot. Dirt Shark is now giving it up after getting it all the way up from last place. LT947, not the best of starts, but is making up for it what he can. They do have 2 motos, so he does have a chance to improve in the second one. Definitely has the speed to run up front. It's just a matter of getting a good start. His first lap was really chaotic. A lot of guys banging bars with each other, going back and forth. Both of those guys getting that seat balance line out of that section. Check out front, Kid Loki coming around through the beginning of the track, so next lap will be the final lap. Turn here in second, Parker in third, BC22 in fourth, LT947 in fifth, Dirt Shark right behind him in sixth, Tiger T right here in seventh as well. He's close to these guys, still has a chance. Anything can happen. Those guys get in a battle with each other. And Tiger T getting the scrub glitch in the sand, so the physics getting the best of him as well. Just feel bad for these guys, putting in a strong race. Just trying to turn, moving the sticks. So unfortunately, we'll get the bike going the way you don't want it to go. Moving back up into 10th, make the pass on JR Scott. Is not going to let that go. JR Scott made the pass, trying to take advantage of the situation with a lot of traffic. Randy Racing not letting this go easy. Randy Racing coming over just a bit. JR Scott trying to get on the inside, hits the tough block, loops out. Let's go front two, Kid Loki, your leader. Catching up to Moa 51 in 8th. Well, he was just hitting the corner, but it's not like you got much time. Oh, jeez. Alright, so Kid Loki, your winner in Moto 1. OTR legit here in third. Parker, in second. Parker in third. BC22 in fourth. Battle right now. It's LT947, Dirt Shark, LT starting to pull away a bit. So a lot of these guys have been separated. Tiger T going down. Needs to stay ahead of Moa. Does not want to give up another spot. Looks like Tiger T is going to hold on. that is it for moto number 1. Kid Loki, your winner. OTR Legit in second. Parker in third. BC282 in fourth. LT947 rounding out the top 5. So that's it for moto number 1. We got moto number 2 coming up. We're going to give these guys a couple of minutes, take a breather, and get a break. And then we'll be going with moto 2. Moto number 2 coming up here. Great racing in moto 1. Bit of a crazy first lap. Hopefully be a bit less chaotic. So these guys load in. We will take a quick break. Thank you guys for tuning in. Moto number 2 is coming right up. Jeez, he's complaining, but whatever. I don't know, man. Oops, I forgot to hit start. That's not good. The whole entire first lap, like, I'm sorry for him getting taken out or anybody that got taken out, but that first lap was chaos. And everybody was going back and forth. Oh, I saw that. It was on there, like, people got slingshotted around. It was a crazy race, but... these guys are loading in, getting their gates picked, bike setups in. Moto number 2 coming up. Your winner, Moto 1, is Kid Loki, OTR Legit, and Parker with a good battle for second and third. See what happens here in Moto number 2. Again, it really is going to come down to getting a good start, but also staying consistent. This first lap, it is chaos for these guys, so really hoping for a good start to this race. Everybody can get a good, clean, even start. And also want to give a shout out to ATP20 for hosting the B main. It is much appreciated. Alright, 30-second board is sideways. Moto number 2 about to go. Get on board with TTP Dirt Shark, and look at that. Solid start, getting the whole shot, and there he goes out front. So clean start with the whole shot. TTP Dirt Shark out front, LT947 second. Whoa, come on, guys, coming together. Sketchy MX. Oh man, off track. Sketchy MX from 3rd to 10th. So a tough break there. These guys going back and forth with each other. JR Scott getting caught up on the tough block. Tight battle through here. A lot of guys going down in this section. And Sketchy MX just coming up short on the triple, going over the bars. And a mistake there. So a few guys making some mistakes here. Everybody just trying to find the rhythm and find their lines. First lap, everybody's just pushing it here. Kid Loki trying to get around Parker. Kid Loki, good line around the outside. BC282 with a good start this race in 3rd on the back of OTR. Sure, BC282 trying to get a much better finish this race. He had a shot at the podium. Did Moto 1, but just small mistakes prevented him from that, but he's got a good start here. OTR going wide there. BC282 trying to take the inside. Those guys been even coming out of there. Didn't seem like one line, either line was faster. So OTR still in 2nd. Dirt Shark your leader. And BC282 in 3rd. Dirt Shark with a great start, much better start than the first moto. Let's see what he can do with it here. Your winner in Moto 1, Kid Loki here in 4th. The top 4 have really separated themselves. Let's go back here. Everybody else is really bunched up. Randy racing in 5th. And the leader, Dirt Shark, slight mistake, drops back to 3rd and now 4th. So OTR legit, now your leader. BC282 now catching up here. Here we go. We got a 3-way battle. Kid Loki around the outside. So not what these guys want. Kid Loki getting by way too easy. BC282 trying to put a charge on. I see him just trying to find lines. These guys are so evenly matched. Kid Loki just that extra edge to get around him, find that extra speed. Dirt Shark in 4th, still a much better start to the moto. So a lot easier for him, not having to come from the back of the pack. Randy racing in 5th, good start again in this one. Parker in 6th place, looking to move up to the top 3 again. He wants to get in the battle with those guys. Needs to make up ground now. Tiger T in 7th, Moa 51 in 8th, LT 947 in spot number 9. JR Scott here in 10th. JR Scott just getting the tough box but stays on. Sketchy MX here in 11th. Got a close battle with these guys. Sketchy MX now getting up to 10th, so JR Scott must have got reset there, it looks like. LT 947 making up some ground. He's getting onto the back of Moa 51. Let's go up to 2nd and 3rd. Another good battle again. BC282 and OTR legit. BC282 trying to go on the inside. OTR. Look, both of you guys are side by side. I know you guys are both side by side though. Just trying to keep it even. I know he was right there. I know you're holding your line too, and believe me, it's just a warning. Don't need to take it too seriously. But I know BC would probably be frustrated too, but anybody would be frustrated in his spot, but I know at the same time anybody in your spot would do the same thing, so see what happens here though. We got 15 minutes to go in this race, so 5 minutes in. Kid Loki, your leader, pulling away Parker making up some ground, finding his rhythm here in Moto 2. That wall is very tricky if you don't get it right. You can see there Randy racing. Does not get the pop over that. Tiger T does, and he gets around in first spot for the 6th. Sketchy mess here in 8th, making his way up. 51 9th, LT 7 and 10th. Not what we expected to see in this moto, but we do have a lot of racing left. See if you can make up some ground and move up there. Let's go out front. Your leader, number 5. Second, number 602. BC282 now back here in 3rd. Parker has now made his way around Dirt Shark. Dirt Shark trying to go up the inside, checks up just a bit. Trying to make the pass on Parker, not quite there. Dirt Shark really close on the inside. Manages to pull back and avoid the tough blocks. See Tiger T putting on a good race here in 6th, and he's catching up to these guys. That wall is definitely tough for the 250 class. Pull it back just one small space too for the 450s. Make it a little bit more challenging. Good battle here with 4th and 5th. Dirt Shark applying the pressure. Parker makes the pass on him. Dirt Shark trying to get it back. Let's go back here real quick. Got LT 947 and Moa 51. Having a good battle with each other in 8th and 9th. LT making up 2 spots now in the last couple laps. So making up some ground, getting up towards the front. Moa trying to go back around the outside. But LT holding it off. And it sounds like we have a mistake. Second place OTR now drops back to 3rd, the BC282. These guys now coming together, so Parker into 2nd, BC282 trying to hold off the line. These guys coming together here. Just need to settle down, race the race. Still got 12 minutes and a lap to go. BC trying to go up the inside of OTR. Parker getting a little sideways there and going off the track. So now Parker drops back to 4th, OTR back to 2nd. So back to where they were. And now you can see Dirt Shark and Tiger T having a good battle with each other here, 5th and 6th. So a lot of these guys are really close. LT 947 in 7th now as well, making up some ground. Dirt Shark trying to hold them off. Let's go up here to this 3-rider battle. OTR, mistake over the roller, going down. So Parker in 3rd now, BC282 in 2nd. OTR now back to 4th. Parker up the inside, a little bit of a bump there. BC just left the inside just slightly open. Parker puts the front wheel in and gets by. So BC now trying to get back up to 2nd. This could be for the overall. For our top 3 on the podium, because Parker finishing 3rd in Moto 1. OTR legit was 2nd. BC282 is 4th. BC282 absolutely sending that roller. Landing really close to Parker there. Kind of lost a little bit of time, but see if he can gain some time here. Seems to be really quick through this roller section. He's found the rhythm. And OTR now getting a good line through that section. You can see him catching up to the back of BC in his rear view mirror. BC just trying to hold him off while gaining some time on Parker, but Parker just pulling away a few bike lengths. Let's go back here. Dirt Shark in 5th. Randy racing now in 6th. Tiger T dropped back to 9th, so must have had a couple of mistakes of the 164. LT947 squeaking by for 7th there, just getting by Moa 51. Some tight racing right now. We got 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th. All coming through in this last section here. Back down the start straight. Tiger T back to 10th, man. Had a good run going. Was closing up and battling with Dirt Shark for 5th. It's been a good battle with these guys back here right now. BC282 now up in the 2nd. So I think Parker must have made a mistake. Dropped back to 4th. He'd be overall winner with 1-1 scores. BC282 would go 4-2. OTR Legit would be 2-3. And Parker would be 3-4. So right now, OTR Legit would be 2nd overall. BC282 would be 3rd. This is a good battle. 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. And now Dirt Shark finding some speed. Starting to catch back up to these guys. These guys battle some more, can't slow them up, but Dirt Shark now with a mistake, getting low over that sand roller and going down. So now Parker putting the pressure on OTR, trying to get by him. OTR, he finished ahead of him first moto, but Parker showing him he's got the speed, beat him. These guys having a good battle with each other. Parker trying to get on the inside of every section. OTR doing a good job holding them off. They are closing up, coming up the uphill here. Parker trying to go up the inside, coming back down the hill. OTR a little wide. That sand roller can be, sand berm can be tricky. Can hold them up on top of the berm. OTR pulling out just a couple of bike lengths. BC282 in 2nd, trying to get away from these guys and finish there. That would guarantee him 3rd overall. Parker can make the pass though on OTR. That will change up the standings. Give BC282 2nd overall. Parker would jump up to 3rd overall, so we got some implications here for the podium. Championship points as well. Currently 2nd in points is BC282. Dirt Shark 3rd in points, but not the best first moto. He's behind these guys here in Moto 2, so they have an opportunity to gain some ground on him. It's Parker and OTR. Close in the points. Parker now making his way by. OTR back up the inside. A good line from him there. Parker trying to cut back down. Parker up the inside. Bit of an aggressive pass. OTR stays up on 2 wheels. Just make sure these guys just keep it a good battle. Dirt Shark here in 5th. Kind of dropped back from them just a bit. LT947 in 6th has made his way up there a bit. Tiger T in 7th. Sketchy Mix here in 8th. Randy Racing in 9th. Moa 51 in 10th. And JR Scott 11th. Kid Loki still out front. Your leaders pull away. BC282 in 2nd. He has got 3rd and 4th. Trying to chase him down. Go back here though, that is a fact. LT is catching Dirt Shark. LT trying to get into that top 5. LT finishing 5th and Moto number 1. Wants to do the same here in Moto number 2. Wants to get ahead of Dirt Shark. This could be for an overall as well. Dirt Shark 6th in Moto number 1. So LT needs to get ahead of him to finish ahead of him on the overall. Check up here real quick. 3-way battle for 2nd. BC282 really having to fight his way up to the pack in each moto. LT would be second overall with 4.2, Parker would be third overall with 3.3, and you'd be fourth overall with 2.4. So that's where you guys stand at the moment. Then it would be Dirt Shark next with a 6.5 and LT947 with 5.6, but LT's was kind of catching Dirt Shark here. Seems to be lap by lap, but we'll see what happens. You got 4 minutes and a lap to go. These guys still have a lot of racing left. Anything can happen. Looks like LT must have hit that wall really good. Got the fast line. It's LT947. Now right there on Dirt Shark. Dirt Shark can feel him breathing down his neck. LT947 getting a good drive through that section. LT947 is showing him that he's there. Showing him the wheel. And LT947 trying to go up the inside here. Dirt Shark opting to go on the outside. LT947 applying the pressure on Dirt Shark. Oh, and a mistake out of LT. Gonna lose a few bike lengths, but he still has chance, still has time. Tiger T and I get to chase it down. Randy racing in spot number 8. This three-way battle, so BC22 still keeping the gap, stretched out just a bit over third and fourth. Parker doing a good job holding off at OTR. Alright, starting to wind down now. It's going to be 2 minutes and a lap to go. We got Loki here just about to head through the finish. So we're going to have about 3 laps remaining. On the tough block. So he does check up there, so thank you. I don't think these guys realize how much that is appreciated. We have a mistake out of rider, Tiger T. Looks like he got caught in tough block. He's just got a slight lag for a second there. That was weird. LT947 in 6th, trying to get back up to Dirt Shark in 5th, and now he's going to have a good chance. Dirt Shark with a mistake right before the wall. LT947 a good drive over the wall. Here we go, folks. This race is back on. LT947 is closing in on Dirt Shark. You can see him again. He's not going to let it go this time. It's all or nothing for this moto. He wants that top 5 overall. Let's go on board. Bit of a different view on the GoPro. There we go. Maybe this view is a bit less shaky. Sand section here really tricky for those guys to get through, bogging down in the dips, just trying to carry their speed as best as possible. Got a good battle going on here. Parker trying to get around BC282. So Kid Loki now going through the finish line. It is the final lap. Next time these guys go through, they will be on their final lap. Parker closing in on to BC282. Into the sand rollers they go. BC22 over that triple there. OTR legit in fourth, trying to catch back up to the top three. Still has a chance. One more lap to go. Dirt Shark in fifth is pulled away from LT just a bit. Sketchy MX in seventh. Randy Racing here in 8th, Moa in 9th, Tiger T in 10th. You can see the leader, Kid Loki, just about to go by Moa. Let's go back up to 2nd and 3rd. Here we go, Kid Loki is going to be your winner in Moto number 1. BC282 running in second, and Parker trying to chase him down. Closing in towards the end of the track. Here they go into the rollers and over the triple. So there we have it, Moto number 2 in the books. Kid Loki, your overall winner with 1-1 scores. BC282 with 4-2 for second overall. Parker third overall with 3-3. And 2-4 for OTR Legit, getting 4th overall. It's great racing by these guys. Everybody pushing the limits, going fast on sand track. Not easy to do, and they were making it look easy out there. Great job to those guys. Thank you guys for everybody tuning in, all the racers. Appreciate you guys watching. We got round 9 and 10, a doubleheader tomorrow night for the Arena Cross series. That's going to be at 10 p.m. Eastern. So we'll see you guys back tomorrow night for that. Thank you guys for tuning in. We will see you back next time.